The next section has Layak Singh, founder and CEO of Artivatic.ai, give us a sneak peek into how the company is working with artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data analytics, and creating life sciences-focused technologies to disrupt the insurance industry with intelligent systems, solutions, and processes that integrate business and customer activities seamlessly and enable businesses to make smart AI-backed decisions in real time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Layak Singh.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I know this is a lunch time and just will not take more than 10 minutes. So just quickly start without wasting much of your time. So a quick background, show myself, Layak. I'm a founder and CEO of Artivatic. Artivatic basically focuses on building intelligent systems for insurance, which is the hot topic these days, and also a highly regulated industry in the insurance space, as well as legacy systems and insurance, which we're trying to solve into the more dynamic systems in the coming time. So a quick perspective towards that, how insurance will look like in 2030. What is going to happen, how the insurance is going to change with the use of technology, because among us, we have a lot of challenges while we buying the insurance, we asking for a claims, we actually underestimating the customer as well while providing the right cover, right premiums to them. So the focus is that in the next 10 years and decade, how this insurance industry, which being the pretty large industry as well in terms of everybody's looking forward for the insurance in different areas, either it's your health, it's your property, it's your house, either you're traveling, or either you are buying a jewelry, anything that you like in your life is getting insured these days. And to enable that, you need technology which can scale, enable the underinsurance, uninsured people as well to come under the same criteria so that we can enable them the good insurance further. So the focus is that insurance 2030, which is where we're looking around, that how AI is going to accelerate the same change on that side, and how is going to make sure that what we have seen the change on that, what will look like insurance, what currently happening, and what is going to happen the next. If you look into the complexity right now, the complexity is completely going to change on the fly. You will have just few seconds to buy an insurance in the coming duration. You don't have to to talk to agents to provide a lot of information, documents, and then assess the insurance in the coming time. And the current traditional processes is being changed to the digital. Like you have to either speak or voice, and the insurance will be done as a claims or as a premium you want to buy, or anything that you like to get in the insurance on the fly you can get. And how the lump sum, you talk about lump sum, you're like currently every person is become a table, because they fall into this table category. This is what I can offer to you. They fall into this location, this is what I can offer you. All this table is basically going to change into the way how we creating the bite-sized, right? You buying for even ₹1, you will get an insurance for that as well. And agent, like you have currently 60% of businesses, most of them works for agent-based. And this is going to change for you to buy self. You don't need to communicate with somebody because you will have the technology which will enable you to understand what you're buying. What is involved that you're buying for, and what you utilizing for it. And similarly, the physical system is going to replace completely with the voice and video. Even you can have a voice-based claims, you can have a voice-based premiums, you can have the voice-based risk as well enabled with the technology. And ultimately the data that we have, we are throwing a petabytes of data on daily basis through your mobile devices, the way you are traveling through the cabs, the way utilizing the IoT devices and everything, which is going to create a value. So ultimately, because people used to buying the insurance that they want to have a fear and let's buy this insurance to protect them. But people are actually buying the insurance because they're feeling secure with that now. So the way it has changed, that we're buying for insurance or we're buying for feeling secure with that purpose. So why the future is looking around, how the technology is disrupting that basically. The technology is disrupting this industry as a whole because there is, in India itself, if you look into the just penetration of 3.7%, which is very, very less among the 1.37 billion population of India. So why it is? Because there is a lot of people, they don't have the scores, they don't have the bank account, recently they started out. And so a lot of people, which insurance need to be basically focused on uninsured as well as underinsured. More than 60–70% population itself in India is completely either uninsured or underinsured. That is where the technology can enable that change by utilizing the alternative data It may be an alternate data by the farm they're utilizing it, by devices of health that you're utilizing at the moment, and the cab that you're traveling around, and the devices. You're sitting in this room as well, these smart homes as well, which analyzing that how, who is there, what is available in this room, and how the insurance can be provided for that purpose. And that is where the technology is going to change completely to enable them how the insurance can be provided to underinsurance and uninsured as well. And the major focus on that, which we can utilize on the underwriting part, because which currently takes a weeks because of rule engines, the legal systems around that, which is going to be completely changed how we can assess an individual or a corporate or a group on that basis. And the focus that we are looking around is that what are the few trends that is shaping this industry fully. What we see is that the explosion of data is the pretty important fact while we imagining this industry to provide the right premiums for me, the right customization for me. And what we have over here, that you have different medical devices is being utilized right now. A lot of huge home appliances is there. Even appliances are become more smart these days. And what we can do is that the prevalence of physical robots, utilizing into the different industries, the robots are coming, either surgical robots, either they're coming manufacturing robots. Everywhere these robots are coming, and they create immense amount of information, immense amount of progress about your ways that how the system works, how does it work, and based on that, the insurances can provide the large amount of industries on that. And what we see is that open source is another area which is getting exploited very heavily, open source, because a lot more, like if you look at Alexa, if you look at even Google devices, which the consumer appliances which are coming out, they're providing those informations to you in open ways, which you can directly combine with your systems, and you can provide those value additions to your customers. You can utilize those informations to create your current processes more efficient, more systematic, more intelligent right now. And what we can also provide is definitely the cognitive technologies. Systems are learning. The way we currently underwriting the policies, systems are learning to automate that process. The way that we are providing the claims right now, systems are automating to provide the claims as well. Already a lot of claims in the low complexity has been provided automatically, where it does take less than 30 seconds some of the cases right now. There are some of the areas when it comes to health claims, when it comes to the other claims areas, supply chain insurance areas, the claim cycle is pretty high. So the three areas which is going to be completely changed the next couple of years with the use of the technologies is the distribution. How we're distributing the insurance, how we're basically providing that insurance, and how we are actually taking that or buying that insurance as well. So the easiness of buying the insurance, as we call it, distribution is going to be changed completely the way it is happening at the moment, completely from physical to digital. And underwriting and pricing, even the pricing is currently is not going to be the table based, but it is going to be based on who you are, what you do, and for what you're buying for, and how you're utilizing that. So your underwriting and pricing is going to be done with that. We're going to take a few seconds with that process. And claims is definitely, more than 90% claims will happen digitally with the use of technology itself. And this is where we're seeing the insurance is going to shape the industry for next decade. And we're focusing to build the technologies on that. The 4 elements that we're looking forward to enable this technology is areas of how we're utilizing our current data sets, how we're utilizing the current experience with the autonomous technologies for the processes that we're utilizing on, how we're utilizing the perceived knowledge from the current processes, past processes, and even the future prospects we're utilizing on that. So basically, this is the 4 fundamentals on which the AI is going to change the way insurance looks like. And this is where, as an Artivatic, we try to build the technologies and enabling the insurance providers to create their current engines and systems technology focused and understand each customer in more in-depth and 360 way, so that even the premiums and the claims can be provided up to their mark. And this is where we look around the next 10 years, insurance aspect in all the areas. There are some of the areas which we don't have the insurance as well. You will start seeing that you will get insurance for that as well. So in the coming next decade holds immense potential for the insurance industry, and utilizes some of the technologies to change from the legacy to a dynamic according to your views. That's what we look for the insurance for the next 10 years. Quickly, short note, thank you so much for that. Thank you. I'd love to have if any questions on that.
Right, if there are no questions, we'd like to thank Layak for that quick introduction on what you guys do. We have a small token of our appreciation from NASCOM. Thank you so much.